For the last 3 months, York University students have been like Gilbert Ivell, no class. This has resulted in a number of protests between the union and the police. The old saying used to be, if you could use a fork, you could go to York. While today, both sides have been spoons stirring the shit.
Negotiate, don't legislate. 2, 4, 6, 8, negotiate, don't legislate. 2, 4, 6, 8, negotiate.
You have to understand the frustration of some of the students who are on the outside here. And
My opinion? The administration of York University has tried every trick, every dodge, every maneuver they could to avoid bargaining in good faith.
Crowds just gathered around people who were being bullied by police. One of my colleagues was basically pushed down with her arms, wrapped around her back, or behind her back, and her face was pushed against the ground.
The only thing that workers have is the right to strike. Whether you're on I don't know if you guys are unionized, but the only thing you can do when your boss says to you, you know what, you're going to take less. You're not going to, like they have their job for 1 year. Everybody here has a job for 1 year, and every year you have to reapply. Can you imagine? Yeah. Do you have to do that in your job?
Oh, I don't have a union. I could be fired tomorrow.
Well, you see, that's why you need a union, so you can have job security. How are you going to buy a house?
Violence is an unfortunate answer.
Well, I think violence is part of the capitalist system, and this machismo, instead of making world peace, they want to make world violence. That's why the U.S. has so much fighting going on, and popular media wants to have us all engaged in fighting, instead of making peace and ending the wars and letting African people and Native people and indigenous peoples live free and peacefully around the world. That's what we need, peace.
And that's how our channel, unfortunately, makes money.
Well, that's the way to make money. It's all about that blood, man.
So no members of the union were, waving around pans or anything. There was no...
This is violent?
I'm just saying there was no reason that they should have attacked them, is what you're saying. There was no provocation for the cops.
There was no provocation other than asking them to do their job. If that is a provocation to ask the cops to do their job, which is protecting our people, we are having a legal demonstration. We had the permit. It was their responsibility to be protecting us. When they were asked what they're not doing their job, that's when they started attacking our members. And what are you laughing at?
How do you foresee this fight ending?
Oh, this is not a fight.
Stay strong, sisters and brothers. I stay strong because I know we're going to win this fight.
Canadian George St. Pierre is going to be fighting BJ Penn this Saturday, and I was wondering who you'd be rooting for.
I've got 2 kids at home. I'm busy trying to take them to hockey games and baseball, soccer and things like that. I have very little time to even watch sports.
I'm sure he's going with George St. Pierre, the welterweight champion of the world. Okay, we're following the ongoing protests. We are leaving Queen's Park now, and they have decided, in their infinite wisdom, to go protest outside of police headquarters, because nothing bad can happen with that idea.
No peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. We want justice! When do we want it now? When do we want justice? When do we want it now?
It's like the Royal Rumble.
No fascist police! No fascist!
We should just talk these problems out rather than let it escalate. Is there anyone that is willing to step forward on either side? And we will be the moderator here on the Fight Network. The Fight Network has tried, everybody, to resolve this conflict, but unfortunately, the fight continues, and therefore our work is never done.